Good day, and welcome to Trust in God at All Times, a daily devotion of Peakland United Methodist Church in Lynchburg, Virginia. My name is John Vest. I'm the pastor of the church. My father was a gardener. When I was small, he'd have Clyde Hall come to our 1-acre piece of land and plow the entire backyard with his blade and horse. We'd have corn, potatoes, lettuce, tomatoes, and other vegetables throughout the whole summer. He had a few cherry trees, and we'd pick cherries so his mother, my grandmother, who lived across the country road from us, so Grandma could make cherry cobbler. Dad had 2 grapevines, one with red grapes with seeds and one with sweet white grapes that were seedless. I preferred the white grapes. And he grew roses. My, how he grew roses. The fence that lined the 2 sides of our home that were adjacent to the road were lined with rose bushes. They were mainly red, very smelly. They were beautiful. People used to ask Dad to come to their house and trim their roses for them. And as a young boy, I was very proud that people needed my father to help them. I'll be retiring to a place called Hat Trick Equestrian, a riding facility that I will run while our daughter manages the barn with her own business, teaching people how to ride for both pleasure and competition. We have 25 acres, and I want to add some rose bushes to that property. They remind me of my father, and honestly, I wish I'd paid more attention to how he took care of them when I was younger. But I'll learn. And each time I trim a rose bush, I like to think my father's standing behind me, nudging me to just the right cut to make. My intent is to make rose growing part of my devotion to God. To his beloved, a poet once said, "I want to love you as the rose loves the sun." As a rose reaches out to that from which it draws its life, I want to reach out to God. It was Shakespeare who penned, "A rose by any other name would still smell as sweet." It's from Romeo and Juliet, when Juliet seems to argue that it does not matter that Romeo is from her family's rival house of Montague. I want the aroma of my living to call to memory the house of Christ, the name Christian. A rose of Sharon. It's not actually a rose, it's a hibiscus, but in the Bible, in the Old Testament book of Song of Solomon, the phrase Rose of Sharon describes the beauty of Solomon's lover. Planting roses reminds me how much Dad loved me. Tending roses reminds me how beautiful God's creation can be. And the planting and tending really do connect me to Dad and the God we both believe in. The God with whom Dad now rests and waits until my time comes and we get to plant rose bushes together again. So today, I encourage you to slow down and stop and smell the flowers, especially the roses. And I hope you come across a flower that is important to you, one that reminds you of someone you love and who does or did love you back. That flower and its memory, it really is a gift from God. So I hope you have a wonderful, flower-filled day. So let it be. Amen.